fire, the Perth Wildcats, at almost 73%.
Tigers aren't doing too bad either at 50%. But, man, the Perth Wildcats are not shy. These guys come into the game locked and loaded and ready to shoot that thing, and they live and die with those perimeter shots, because even when they're not going down, they don't seem to turn them down.
No, they don't. And remember, on Sunday against the Cairns Taipans, one of the ugliest first halves we've seen this year between these two teams, but it kept the Taipans in the game. And tonight, where we've got this up and down game, a lot of exchanges of the ball, really is working more in favour of the Perth Wildcats at the minute.
And again, they go right at Patty Mills. Brad Robbins has got him in his sights. He slides with him here and then spins to the middle. You know, it's easy to criticize from up here, but those are the ones where he spun and he's already into a shooting action. He is not a great scorer. You don't really need to bail him out on that one. I mean, he's hit a couple of baskets. There's no need to panic yet. No, he is not going to beat you.
You did right, Steve, but I think pride takes the better of yourself, and he's been picked on a couple of times, Patty Mills, and he doesn't want to take that risk. He's reaching in there, just trying to get the deflection, so Robbins doesn't have the chance to put another couple of baskets on, but he gets a little bit of relief now as Robbins checks out of the game. But no doubt the Perth Wildcats are targeting Patty Mills on the defensive end.
Everhard Bartlett onto the court for the Perth Wildcats. And I remember him played with the New Zealand Breakers. Remember him from a dunk contest. He's got some serious ups.
If my memory serves me correct, Steve, he won the dunk contest that one year when he was with the Breakers, one of the development players. And have a look at Drew Williamson. Talk about having confidence. Comes in a foot behind the three-point line. No pass offense and just splashes a three. 10-point lead now, and concerning signs for the Melbourne Tigers. Steve, I don't care what you say, size is a factor. And it's somewhat ironic when you consider the Melbourne Tigers were huge last year. They've got a completely different look, and I think they've overcompensated. They've overcorrected, Steve.
Oh, there you go. You want to change that one. Yes, the Melbourne Tigers, they got tired of being out-quicked, obviously, in the recruiting campaign of Trevor Gleason. He went and got some small, quick, good athletes. We got to get a good shot of Liam Rush. He looks like Freddie Mercury out there with that Movember going. Dillon off the mark with his three-point shot.
And that's what it is. It's either hitting the guy to a slash into the basket. There we take a little Freddie Mercury, a little bit of it's a kind of magic type moment. But he's got an excuse. He's doing it for Movember. Very good men's health campaign they have out there. So throughout the month of November, they grow moustaches. So get on the website and chip in if you can. But I spoke to Cameron Tregar. I don't know whether he's taking the mickey out of me, but he's growing his and he just likes it. Wow, there it is. Explosive move to the basket. Bartlett is a human highlight reel. Showed some good signs against the Taipans as well last Sunday. He can shoot the ball as well.
I think he's been able to work on his game since we haven't seen him playing in the lower ranks, whether it be the ABA or the State League. And they've got a great State League in Perth.
Well, he's been playing, he comes here via New Zealand, Steve. He's been playing in the New Zealand League, and Sean Dennis, the assistant coach, was coaching over in New Zealand a couple of years ago, and that he'd had him up his sleeve and thought he could play. He's getting an opportunity, and he's showing that he can play.
Well, he looked like he's ready to pull the trigger on that one as well. That shot was a wild one. Patrick Mills just showing you his speed. Liam Rush goes for a huge offensive rebound. Patty Mills cleans it up. That's a good one for them. They were struggling to put points on the board. Wagstaff steps out of bounds. Trying to do a little too much. Dribbled the basketball the length of the floor. And then with his tight wire act, they must have just a tremendous amount of confidence. Boy, he stepped out of bounds 3 times.
There's very little doubt about that. That's the 7th turnover of the Perth Wildcats.
Hills pulls the trigger quickly.
He didn't need to. Those poor shot selection, they could have.
Now Williamson loses the ball again. They don't even get a shot off. Matt Burston takes it out on the shot clock, and that's all the action we have in the first quarter. It's the Perth Wildcats putting on a shooting clinic. 24, the Melbourne Tigers in front of their crowd here at the Cage, 14.
Hi, my name's Gary. I'm 33 years old and I'm an addict. It's an addiction I've gladly let take over my daily routines. Who is, what is, where is? I feel like it's reawoken the sleeping giant of curiosity inside me. But sometimes I just can't control it. Lakes and rivers of 200. It's a fix that's hard to beat.
This is Jeopardy! 6 p.m. weeknights on 1. Get hooked.
At Red Rock Deli, we only use the finest quality delicious ingredients to create our new range of deli-inspired dips and flavoured gourmet crackers. Inspired combinations made like no other.
Our new passenger cars not only compete on the road, they also compete off it. 2.9% interest rate. 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty. And 3 years free servicing. That's everything all in one package. Fluence versus Megane. 2 different cars, 1 competitive spirit. Which side are you on?
Plenty of inspiration at Bunnings. Customers will come in, wow, look at that, awesome, I'd want one of those.
You can pretty much get everything you need here for the ultimate outdoor entertainment.
Euro-Reed fencing screen, $19.99. Matador 4-burner hooded barbecue, $599. Market umbrella, $39.97. Folding camp chair, $645. If you happen to find a cheaper price on a stocked item, we'll beat it by 10%.
You get a lot more for a lot less.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Choices has a fresh range of carpets that will help you breathe a lot easier. Allergy and asthma friendly. New Breeze is the low allergy carpet you've been searching for. Only at Choices.
Welcome back here at the Cage. You're watching the INET NBL Championship season. Round 7 is a heritage round. Got lots of legends here. If you've just joined us, got Luke Longley,
Andrew Bogut,
Leonard Copeland, members of the 93 NBL championship team. And we'll see you guys at halftime. So stick around. Liam Rush off the glass. He's off the mark. Cam Tragah pulls it out. Dorsey, he won't hesitate for his 3. That's exactly what he needed, a rhythm 3, and he drills it.
Ron Dorsey, he's at up to 5 points now, 2 of 4, and he just looks, just by his body language and the way he's moving on the floor, offensive and defensively, feeling a lot more comfortable. Kevin Lish, league-leading scorer. He comes back quick fire and nails a 3.
He just snapped the neck on that one. Woo.
It's his first field goal attempt tonight.
Dorsey finds Dillon from the corner. That's off the mark. Luke Neville. He has a couple of defenders around him.
Luke Neville's a great pickup for the Perth Wildcats. I think we saw glimpses of what he was capable of doing last season when he was with the Melbourne Tigers. Then halfway through, he packed up and left and headed to Russia. Now back with the Wildcats. Have a look at it. 3-point shooting, 100%. Hard to get any better than that by the word Perth Wildcats, but Luke Neville could be a big time impact player in this league.
He had single coverage there, wasn't able to take advantage of that.
Well, that was a loss to the Gold Coast Blaze last weekend. He had 22 points in that loss.
Tough shot by Cam Tragah over the outstretched arm, the 7'2" Luke Neville. Bartlett showing you his handle's gotten a lot better than the last time we saw him in this league. Lish.
We didn't really see him, Steve. Just a development player with the New Zealand Breakers.
Williamson's out of bounds. Over to the Melbourne Tigers. The Perth Wildcats shot over 71% in the first quarter. But if you take away those turnovers and maybe a few more shot attempts, maybe their shooting percentage goes down, but you imagine they'd have a few more points too.
And they continued to cause havoc on the boards. They're leading at 13-6. There's a slashing move by Ron Dorsey.
Mixing up some of those three balls with some cutting drives to get to the front of the rim.
And his increased confidence comes with increased minutes.
Oh, goodness.
That is just pure from Bartlett. Step back lefty. Very nice. How is it that we haven't seen more of this fella, Steve?
Well, they've got some good players playing in the New Zealand domestic comp as Ron Dorsey lines up another three ball. That's off the mark. It bounces to Lish. Will it count if it goes? No, it'll be on the floor before Kevin Lish gets into a shooting motion. Perth are just scorching the net. Hitting 2 out of every 3.
And a lot's been said and spoken about the defensive efforts of the Melbourne Tigers this season, but they're getting it handed to them tonight. Perth Wildcats having their way